The Codependent Chef, and this is series 1 in a new series. We'll be bringing you the Codependent Chef. I'm Jim Lydier, the Codependent Chef. Tonight I decided to go ahead and make chicken pot pie. I'm using a recipe book that is fantastic. It's called the New Best Recipe book, and this book will tell you 101 ways not to make a blueberry muffin, but the one way they found to make it. And it's the same with the chicken pot pie. So I've assembled the ingredients here. This is just kind of an abbreviated version of the show that's to come, a teaser if you will. But I have the chicken pot pie, and I've made the sauce here. And I'm going to go ahead and assemble it here, pouring the sauce over the chicken pot pie. I had boiled some chicken breasts, and just until they were done, not overdoing them. And then sauteed the carrots, corn, celery in some olive oil. And then I made a sauce with butter, a little flour, milk, sherry, thyme, and a little seasoning salt, and snuck a little bit of Alfredo from the kitchen in there, from the refrigerator. A little bit of Alfredo sauce to give it, just a bit of cheese. You could add a little more cheese if you want. You could add Guinness beer if you want, sherry, whatever. So I've got this delicious looking pot pie here, and it is great. And then what I'll do is just bring the pieces of I made just a buttermilk dough here, and this was an easy dough to make, with buttermilk. And I'm just going to lay the pieces of buttermilk over this topping here. And this is going to be delicious for my family. It's going to go in the oven at 350 degrees. We'll put a loaf of bread, and you could serve it with a little bit of the Edna Valley Chardonnay from San Luis Obispo. Or if you have a lot of money, foods for the wealthy, we call it foods for the healthy. You could look for the Rombauer Chardonnay at your Rayleigh's or whatever. It's only about 30 bucks a bottle if you like a nicer, buttery, white Chardonnay. And so I'll go ahead and finish this off. And as I'm doing it, I'd just like to say a word about shame. Shame is when you think there's something wrong with yourself, and there really isn't. But a lot of people, like the Codependent Chef, grew up with that. And a quick word on how to get rid of that. You just kind of stay in your feelings. Like, man, I just feel so ashamed today. Or, man, I just feel like a piece of mud. Or crap. Man, I just feel so sad today. And you just kind of stay there until, you get in touch with it. And you realize that, wait a minute, I have sons and daughters. There's nothing wrong with them. Well, then there's nothing wrong with me. I just feel the way I feel. So that's kind of one quick way to deal with shame. And we're going to talk some more about codependency and shame in the weeks ahead. But a little food for the heart, a little food for the soul. I'm going to put this chicken pot pie in the oven, and I'll see you next time on the Codependent Chef. I'm Jim Lydier.